Nothing? Tell the world about your shop.
Built in 1977 by yours truly only. No help whatsoever.
And now you got to show off each machine and what you use them for.
That you made.
This is my cradle arm saw, bought from a friend of mine, very cheap. Put my own table on.
It's had a couple cuts into it.
Yeah,
that's normal.
And it works real well. I've used it for years and years. I plan on using it some more.
Nice looking.
This is my lathe.
Ooh, I don't have one of those.
I built this in 1999.
Built it yourself.
Built it myself.
Nice.
And,
what have you turned?
Stuff like this. Look how dusty that is.
It's pretty dusty.
But anyhow, any kind of turnings I need, airplane noses.
Oh yeah, you got your whirligigs. I'll show them off in a minute.
No, don't call them whirligigs.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are they called?
Airplanes or windmills, one or the other.
But not a whirligig. That's the wrong term. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
These is made in these city factories. It's called whirligigs. But made windmills, airplanes. This is my table saw I bought in 1990.
It's a nice one.
And I still use it. And this is my my planer that I bought at the old Lowe's. It was in white for the first one we ever had. Now Lowe's over there, Lowe's number 3 I call it. We've had 2 Lowe's since then. Okay, my heater there, the old mill heater, wood burning heater.
That's cool.
My nephew gave me that. I don't know what year, but anyhow, it don't matter how cold it gets outside, Louis can vouch for it. I can get it up to 80, 90 degrees in here.
The clock is not working.
You don't need a clock at the shop. You don't need to know what time it is. Okay, I have all my extra saw blades in there.
Yeah, I don't have that big a collection. I've only got like 2 blades.
Some spade drill bits there. Okay, in this cabinet I have my my lathe.
Oh yeah, I see. You got the, what are those called? Where you the plates or whatever you can.
Those are
put your
turn bowls and stuff with, which I haven't never gotten into that. My files. And then this one, excuse my camera there for just a second.
No.
This one here has got my lathe knives.
Nice.
Chisels and stuff like that in.
Razor sharp.
Yeah, they're sharp. You have to keep them sharp.
Yeah. Yep.
I've got a grinding stone here that I can put on the mandrel, put it on here.
Oh, that's cool.
Real slow. Then I have all my Forstner bits.
Forstners,
right
yep.
here. Well, not all of them, but 99% of them. Then I have my little drill press right there. I use it relentlessly. And then this table here is my drum sander. And
wow, I didn't even see that right there. Yep.
Yeah. And that wood there comes from Desert Storm bomb crates.
Desert Storm bomb crates.
Desert Storm bomb crates from
Sunny Point,
North Carolina. Yeah.
Ooh, and jigs. See a jig here.
Yeah, I got jigs there for basically whatever I need.
Oh, you got a whole bunch of jigs.
Table leg jig right there.
Now that's the sign of a guy who's built a few things. He's got lots of jigs.
Patterns.
I've only got a couple jigs.
Patterns right there.
Patterns, yep, patterns, tons of patterns.
Patterns right here.
patterns, lots of patterns.
Patterns.
Oh, those patterns look like those are patterns for those things that they don't call whirligigs. Those are the airplanes.
Adirondack chairs.
Oh, Adirondack. Okay.
Swings and stuff like that.
That's a lot of patterns.
And then if you'll notice, right there on that wall, I got 3 right there patterns of 3 different styles of birdhouses. That vise is right at 100 years old.
100 years old?
Or older.
Wow.
It used to be swivel. I welded it up where it wouldn't swivel. And if you'll notice, this toolbox right here was bought and given to me for a Christmas present by Frank Watts.
Frank Watts?
Frank Watts. I can't remember what year, but this toolbox here was bought and given to me by Louise Watts Doors.
Uh-huh.
Back in the 60s. That toolbox you see sitting over yonder,
Yeah.
I purchased that from Sears Roebuck in 1962.
So you don't. So what you're saying is you don't get rid of things too quick.
And this little toolbox right here, I keep it handy because I got my small stuff in, my small bits. I mean, see right there the date? That was purchased in 1962 also.
Wow, that's cool.
Most of my sockets and everything out there, my tools, dates back to 62. Now this caliper box right here, I made it myself out of 2 pieces of 1x6 for my calipers. This and my router, you see my router bolted on under the table there, that's the newest pieces I've got. And,
Yeah, that's a porta cable. Recognize that.
Porta cable router. And this is a Ryobi bandsaw.
Get much use out of that yet?
I get a lot. Every piece
Everything?
of I build, it has to use that.
I love my bandsaw. I use it for everything just
But
about.
my old Craftsman bandsaw, I liked it better than I do this one.
Yeah, well, this got a lot more plastics and it's not as heavy at the base.
The bottom rollers in the old one, you can't see them from here.
Yeah.
The guides and all broke off due to age. Louis bought it for me years and years ago, and I had to buy me a new one because he quit making parts for it.
Acme.
And whenever I'm down here working when it's hot like this, I
open both doors.
Turn her on. Both doors and turn it on.
Yeah.
But it's not too. I tell you what, a couple weeks ago, I cleaned this thing up for the first time this year.
Ah.
You ain't gonna believe it. All them buckets you see under this table, I put my little tiny scraps in. Every one full. The basket side of the table saw there was full. And I got 10 5-gallon bucketfuls of sawdust out of both of them saws.
Whoa.
5 out of each saw. You know, that's more sawdust than the average person will make in a lifetime. But now my planer now, I got a pile of planer shavings down in the woods that high and long as it's sharp. Everything I build goes through that planer, and then I mark it out, cut it out with if it needs to on this. Whatever, and then I sand it with a porta cable. People feels that feels so good. While y'all were over there visiting, I sold 3 items.
What did you sell?
I sold a love seat, an Adirondack chair, and an Adirondack table.
Man.
You're supposed to come tomorrow and pick them up.
Man. Oh, I know. You got some old tools up here that never get to see use. I don't know what they are. I don't know what that one on the end is, but it looks like some kind of huge tapper or something.
It's a
pipe threader or something.
Die.
Oh, I mean a die,
It's an old-timey die. And the other one's
just a hand drill, and
that other one's a peg maker. Back on years and years ago, during Granddaddy times, they made wooden pegs to peg seals and stuff together with that.
There's some shears.
Then the shears are sheep shears, but the other deal hanging right
next to it. I don't know what that thing is.
That is what they call an foot ad. Not an ad, but awl, where they dig out, you know, with the pickaxe and all that, and then they take that and smooth it out. Yeah. That radio there is out of a 63 Buick.
Still work?
Does it?
Yes, it still works. You got the speakers hidden up there. I see one there.
And one down here.
one down the other
The
end.
hills, I mean, you know. To look at them, you wouldn't think they work, but you heard it.
Yeah?
Let me show you. This is just part of it. The rest of it ain't shot, but it's a piece of it. This here's where I do. If I have a job to paint or to varnish.
Oh, yeah.
This is the room here I do it in. Because I do have heat and air in here.
Air?
Yeah.
Oh, you do have air.
Yeah.
And good lighting.
I got a small electric heater over there. This is where that table I built there is adjustable height. You can raise it up and down.
Now, is this a Woody original design?
Well, that's a Woody original design, but it comes from what they call an X-lift table at Georgia Pacific, where I retired from. But anyhow, I built a wooden model of it.
Oh, I see.
Theirs was hydraulic. Mine is manual.
Yeah.
I do all my painting and varnishing in here. Okay, it's basically dust-free. This room here is where my yacht is.
Make sure you get all the cobwebs out, I think.
You know, a little woodworking.
You know what excites me about the young girls anymore? Not the teenagers, but above that.
Yeah.
That goes in the Air Force and becomes fighter pilots. I'm all for it.
Now that's a horn.